All right, in this video, I just want to go over the activity lab requirement for the class. I had a chance to review this with the B-Day classes, and I will also review it on A-Day on Monday, but I wanted you to get a chance to look at it or review it if you saw it today. Remember, 6 total activity labs are required during each grade period, and the grade period for us will end next Friday, October 2nd. Okay, the ideal way to do it is 4 on-site activity labs with me, right, during our class time when you're in the building, and then 2 of those that you do when you're not in the building, right? And those 2 off-site activity labs, one of those needs to be an aerobic one and using the app or whatever means you're uploading the information. All right, but if you happen to miss one of the 4 activity labs there, so if you miss one on-site activity lab with a school excuse, like you have to go to the doctor or the dentist or school business or bereavement, you can replace it with one off-site aerobic activity lab. So if that were to be the case, if you only had 3 in that grade period, then you could add 3 on the off-site, and 2 of those would have to be aerobic activity. All right. So if you're missing more than 1 at the end of the grade period or during the grade period, or you're missing unexcused, that means you just decided not to come to class, then we will use the RTI time to make those up. Okay, and I would reach out to you and we'd get some RTI time to make those up. Remember, of your offsite activity labs, 1 must be an aerobic activity. So up here, if you have 2 to do, 1 can be some kind of flexibility or some kind of core or some kind of muscular strength activity, but the other one must be aerobic. You could do 2 aerobics up here if you wanted to, but at least 1 has to be aerobic. Okay, remember about the upload, right? Upload pictures are timestamped. Must be new results each time. Don't send me the same picture from a workout that you did before, right? So every time I see an upload, I see the timestamp on it. So if you sent me 2 of those aerobic activities and they were both the same picture, then I would only count them as 1, or both the same upload, right? And there's no carryover to the next grade period. One good fitness skill is being consistent, right? So our hope is that you will stay active during the quarter, but only put 2 of these offsite up to me if that's what you have, or 3 if you missed one here, right? Only do 3, don't do 6, because I will only count per grade period the 2 that are needed for the requirement. Okay, all right. So let's look at one other thing here. Remember, on the Activity Lab webpage, we went ahead and we uploaded that to your phone the other day so that you could have quick access of it. Hopefully you still have it on your phone home screen. Okay, so if you decide to do an activity lab that does not require aerobic activity, then you would find your class period on here. Click that up, right, and it says activity lab reflection. You answer the questions on there, but there's no upload at the bottom, right? You don't need to upload me anything for that. When you go to do an aerobic, if you decide to do 2 aerobic activity labs, right, then you would click on there, answer the questions about your activity lab that you did, but at the bottom, then it will ask you to upload the file. Okay, so don't use the regular activity lab form with no upload when you're doing aerobic activity. All right, so if you're on an A day, we'll discuss this on Monday. If you're B day, we already went through it, but hopefully this gives you a little review for it, for what's required for the activity labs.